Welcome back to Leavenworth Gaming.
Here he is.
And
Back again.
we're continuing on with 40k lore. So yeah, the Imperium man. If you want to know more about that, that's in the last episode or last two episodes. This one I'm going to be talking all about like the Xenos group, which are aliens, and yeah. So I've already talked about the demons, right? And the Chaos Space Marines. Those are the ones who joined up with the demons. Then there are the Eldar.
The Eldar.
Yeah, the Eldar are essentially space elves. They're the ones who created Slaanesh.
Interesting.
Yeah, so all the Eldar are very sensitive to like emotions, like pain, pleasure, that kind of shit. So they started doing just like all the drugs. And like all the debauchery.
Getting up to all the shenanigans.
Like everything. And
Oh shit.
yeah, then just one day after everything, just like Slaanesh popped into existence.
She's like, what's up?
Yeah, and basically tried to kill all the Eldar. And yeah, so there was a couple of Eldar who knew what they were doing would be bad, so they left their home system on what are called craft worlds, and they're called like the craft world Eldar.
Excuse me.
And they're all about like restarting Eldar civilization and
Makes
dominance in
sense.
this
See that?
dominance, yeah.
It's like elder supremacy.
Yeah. Then God damn. Then there are the Dark Eldar, the Drukhari, who are in. So the Eldar, how they travel through, like faster than light travel, is something called a slipway, or it's like a pocket dimension that they can travel through. Where the Imperium of Man, they travel through the warp, and they need the Emperor alive because he like guides them through the warp to their location. Like how Bricky explains it, it's sort of like nether travel
Interesting.
in
Okay.
Minecraft. And so yeah, they're in like this slipway pocket dimension, the Jukari, and they just continue to do the debauchery. God damn, dude.
Something on my throat. And not the fun kind, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. He's talking about sucking penis.
In case the innuendo wasn't, apparent.
Yeah. So all the Eldar, when they died, they go directly to Slaanesh to join her army. And like the Drukhari, because the Drukhari are doing what Slaanesh also does, she doesn't fuck with them too much. Because it's like, oh, you're torturing humans and turning them into all this other shit once you're done, and doing stuff that rhymes with grape.
Damn.
Yeah. Like the Drukhari they're terrible. But like, yeah.
Nothing much needs to be said about that.
Yeah, they're just like incredibly evil and torturing and all that other stuff. And Slaanesh is like, you do you, boo. And then there's another group called the Harlequins, or the Harlequins. They're basically Eldar clowns. Yeah. They're a
Wow.
weird
Okay. Okay.
they're a weird bunch. They believe in a like a
So they're the worst faction to play since their clown show.
they believe in like this god um who is like an evil clown god basically.
Pennywise.
Yeah.
This is Pennywise is in 40K.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's essentially the Harlequins. Um next group is um oh the Necrons. I think you would really like the Necrons. So they're the oldest faction in 40k. Long ago, they were fighting with like the Eldar were also like one of the oldest factions.
Okay.
Um, and so like the Necrons, they were fighting this war, and basically there were these other like super powerful aliens who were like, oh, I can grant you the power of invincibility and you can live forever. And the king is just like, give it to me so my people can live. And so all of his people got turned into robots.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, and they've got like a very like ghoulish theme to them.
Like Harbinger style from Mass Effect.
Um, no, they're kind of like they're kind of like robot skeletons, like General Grievous-esque.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Um, and they're all about like very like death-based imageries because now they just want to die. Not entirely,
Depressing, but I get them, I guess.
yeah. So they eventually fought back against the people who took turned them into robots, and imprisoned them. And then they're like, man, all of our shit is fucked up. Let's just go into stasis for a while and let our shit, kind of
Simmer.
yeah. So they did, and then they woke up from their tombs. And they're like, oh fuck, what is this? Imperium of Man? The Eldar are still around? Oh shit.
They got.
Yeah, they're like, this is the day people die. Yeah, they're very cool. They have like this ability in the tabletop where you can resurrect them. If you roll like a certain number or whatever, you can resurrect units that have been killed in battle. Which is very cool. And if you get lucky with your rolls, it is kind of OP. But yeah, I think you would really like the Necrons. Just like their aesthetic and yeah. Then there's orcs, just like regular orcs. They're kind of like the comedic relief faction. They have this amazing power called the power of imagination.
Oh, I think yeah, I know about this faction a little bit. Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, where
Really, just like their belief helps them accomplish things.
yeah, like they believe things colored red goes faster. So they paint all of their vehicles red to go faster.
Right.
And the color yellow means for bigger explosions. And there's a really funny joke Bricky said. It's like the color purple makes them like invisible. And think about it. Have you ever seen a purple orc?
It's true.
I didn't fucking think so. Yeah, there's a couple other stuff, but it could also be used against them. Like there's I think it was like a comic or whatever, where this Space Marine captain is fighting these orcs, and he's just like, wait, orcs can't breathe here. And they're like, what? It's like, yeah, orcs can't breathe in this atmosphere. And like, oh shit, and then they all die because they can't breathe the air. It's like, the fuck? On the tabletop, they're very like, they're really fun, because they hit on 5, so you need to roll a 5 in your shooting phase in order for your weapons to oof, in order for your weapons to actually hit their target. But if you roll a 6, you get to shoot again with anything. Right? So it's a very like
Interesting way to play.
risk and reward.
Yeah.
And you're very much at the mercy of the dice with that group. Like if you have a medic and you roll a 1, instead of saving a instead of saving an orc, you just fucking kill him because you roll a 1. You're like, oh shit, I fucked up.
I had it.
You did.
Just couldn't land it.
Feels bad. Orcs are really fun.
Yeah, I'm not usually like into orcs, but that would be an orc faction I probably would end up playing, just for the roleplay aspect.
Yeah, and they all have like a very Cockney British accent.
But they got to.
It's like, and they call a war a war.
Go.
It's like, we need to go fight the war, Green Boys.
Fuck.
And like orcs fight to die. They fight for the glory of the battle, and it's like, oh, you have to listen to whichever orc is biggest because he's the biggest orc.
Fucking punched my face after that one. That was just bad.
And like when they die, they release these like fungal spores, and then like that's how they reproduce.
Fuck. I think I need to just land here and then try to do it.
Do like a double jump with the screw attack and then jump over, or like launch yourself over.
No, I think what I'm doing is when I get like too busy doing the screw attack, I can't get out of it quick enough to do the like directional
Right.
dash.
Okay.
So I think I need to like land here and then try it.
Okay.
I think that's where I'm fucking up.
All right. I'm just trying to think.
Wow.
I think there's only the Tau left. Everybody called the Tau weebs because their aesthetic doesn't really fit the 40k aesthetic.
They're like samurai-ish.
Well, no, they're very Gundam-esque. Very Gundam-esque. They're also the newest faction in 40k. When the Imperium Man was conquering everything at the height of their power.
Oh, I just about had it there. I
You
just
did.
fucked it up. But I think, alright, we got the path to victory. We just need to walk it.
Yeah. So yeah, they're like the newest one. When the Imperium was taking over the galaxy, they didn't even pay mind to them because they were all just like in the Stone Age, basically.
All the shit's back.
Alright, today's the day people die.
Yeah, it's literally. Yep. Get the fuck out of here. We ain't done. I know we almost had it, but we didn't have it.
Yeah. And they just like advance super quickly, and there's kind of like hints that maybe they're like how they did it may not be, by themselves, if that makes sense.
You fucking dick! So like there's like like a space dragon helping them out or something?
Well, it's like they made like for a civilization to advance that quickly to the point where they have weapons that can like stack up to all the other factions, right? It seems like someone else like gave them that technology. Ooh.
So bad. I just want to get this back. Maybe I'll land and then... Okay.
Okay.
The path to victory is almost complete. Meanwhile, the audience is like, yeah, just fucking do it. I'm like, I'm trying to just fucking do it.
Um, oh, there's one more. There's one more alien faction called the Tyranids, and they're like your
Oh,
hive.
I just lost it right at the end there.
They're like a hive-minded like
I
alien,
believe I
like
knew
bug
about.
alien.
Yeah, I think I've
Yeah.
heard of the Tyranids before as well.
Originally, StarCraft was supposed to be a 40K game. So like the Marines in StarCraft, they look
Oh,
very
you fucking.
they look very similar to Space Marines and the um, the high tech people. I'm sorry, I don't play StarCraft, but they look a lot like the Eldar, and then the Zerg would have been essentially the Tyranids. But Game Workshop said, you know what, we're not going to do that. And then StarCraft became like the first major esport in the world. So they kind of fucked up on that.
Oh
Oof.
my god, just fuck. Okay.
Oof.
Tears, agony, pain, and all that good stuff.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Literally, so I'm just like, vent anger, slaughter. Let's just spawn everybody again, please, so I can just move. That was actually painful. Oh, I can remember.
Um,
It's like right. It's annoying because we're like right on the edge of getting it. Every
Yeah.
time. It's like not even.
yeah, no, I get it.
Yo, why do you do it there, but you won't do it when I want you to?
Wait, how far does the thing go? Can you just like jump up right at the beginning and shoot across?
What do you mean?
Like when you like, can you just like
Here?
no, like closer to the door, and just like fire all the way across the room?
Maybe. Sure, I'll try that. That might be possible.
Because there isn't like a maximum rate for it, right?
I don't think so, so it might be possible.
Oops. Not quite what I had in
No,
mind.
I know what you meant.
Um, yeah. So that's 40K. That's very basic 40K.
Basic, as he says, but it took 45 minutes.
Took like an actual
just to
hour.
explain, not even the lore, but
Just like a very cursory overview of all of the factions. Yeah. I definitely would suggest, there's this YouTube channel called Dice Check. They live stream like whole tabletop battles, and then they live stream whole tabletop battles on YouTube, and then they upload them in an edited down form. They still take like 2 hours, the videos, but if you want to know like how things work on the tabletop, I would definitely watch them.
this is the part where I practice just the basic thing again, so I can actually just freaking get this done. See, that's just tapping B does nothing. That goes up. That's not what I would do.
Is it like B and left?
Yeah, but it's
So you have to
Not as
like
easy as
jump
it
and
looks.
then B and left.
you gotta like hold it though. It's like hold B.
And what's the jump button?
B. See?
Interesting. Okay. So you have to tap B, then hold B and go left.
Well, you tap down and then you're like. Why the fuck?
Like, excuse me?
Samus has lost her mind, folks, as well as me. As well as I. Damn, that was a bad
It's okay, we're not an English channel.
grammar. Not yet.
So yeah, now that you know 40k, what are your thoughts on it?
I mean, it's the same as before. I'll be honest with you. I am interested in it, but I probably won't be buying it until I have money to buy it.
Yeah.
And I'll probably I might watch a video or something on it, like a battle. That sounds fun.
Any of the battles with Bricky, because Bricky is just like a very entertaining person to watch.
Wow. Okay.
And he knows his shit, and he primarily plays Sisters and the Imperial Guard.
I'm annoyed because this seems like it's gonna be not a missile. I feel like it's health behind this one.
Yeah.
I feel like it.
Well, do you want to practice it, and then we'll like practice it off screen, and we'll pick it up next time?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
All right,
Well,
folks.
We'll see you in the next ones.
Yeah, get it next time. So anticlimactic. I apologize.
Yeah. Well, it happens. All right, laters, everybody.